Here we go. Welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Now, I've got a few characters I'm able to test, including Weathervane. And let's see here. You've seen him. And there's Gasline and Lieutenant Shredhead. A little odd. It's this side's turn. Weatherhead was attacking Shredhead. And despite he's in bot mode with an attack of 4 with Shoulder's Blaster on him, which basically gives him an extra 2 attack because he's fighting a mercenary. So and his attack adds up to like 8 with a Pierce of 3. And when we come over here, the defense was 4. 8, 4. Did I do that wrong? Wait a minute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And he was down by 7 originally. Right. Yeah. I had this right. And let's just take the. Oh crap! I don't see a 10. I'll just put that back. So close to knocking this guy out with the church bot. He has a health of 12. He's only down to 1 health point. He has a bounty and a revenge card with a hazardous shield. Whew. Came very close to triggering Weathervane's ability. Let's take a look at him real quick. Okay. He is a specialist in this mode, and he is in bot mode right now. It looks like a finger pointing up. I came up with a new designation because I didn't know what to call this, so I just called it a building. It has safeguard in this mode, and then if he had actually knocked out my mercenary over there, when you KO an enemy, each player pulls armor upgrades from their scrap and adds an armor to each character left on the battlefield. So you're able to pull out. Gosh, I have to read between my own lines here. If I had been able to do this, I would go to only my scrap, and there's not much here. And if I had any armors left, I could put them on any of these 2 guys. And in doing so, if I have an armor already on one, you just swap it out if you want to. But it's and there's nothing. It's just to each character left on the battlefield. So that's my side and the opponent's side. I thought that was kind of interesting. So he knocks out a player as long as you have armor. Yeah, I got a hangnail. As long as you have armor in your scrap, you can attach it to all characters in your battlefield, whether it's mine and your opponent. So this is who I was playing with. Just trying to really fill things out. He's a 7 cost. He's an 8, 5, and 5 for 25. And over here, originally I had catwalk weather vane and fix it. He was already knocked out. There we go. Well, he's still not. He was knocked out in robot mode, so I'll just have him over there on the side. I'm gonna keep going. Maybe I'll do a summary when I'm done. Well, here. Let's just look at the other two, and then I'll just continue my game. Here's Gasline, the Diesel Expert. When attacking and 3 orange are flipped, it cancels your opponent's bounty abilities while this character is in the field. Maybe I should have said defending, because if you're attacking, where's that hair come from? You can't. I might as well consider this defending, not attacking. I didn't realize that when I wrote it or came up with it. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Yeah, most bounties, of course, this is just my own character here, but most bounties on a lot of the mercenaries for Wave 4, the bounty happens normally when he KOs another enemy. So, yeah, this does need to say defending, not attacking. So that's my error on there. But yeah, Gasline is a ranged character. He's only a 7-star. He does get a perk if he's being played with Trunk. When flipped to this mode, if Trunk is on your team, white pips add to Pierce. Which is not bad. And if I do a little wave of characters, like say 5 characters for my wave 5, I don't want to do 27 again. This was just, I don't know what happened there. The more it got copied, the more washed out this looks. And this looks not as good as it used to. So I've got some other ideas as far as how to, it's like I'm always improving to some extent. Since I'm doing this all very much by hand, and he was in bot mode, if I remember correctly. So here's, I've got 3 characters done. Or did I have someone else? Here we go. I did have Crosscat. Whoa. When 2 white pips are flipped during battle, you can add an additional white utility from your hand to your utility slot. So while that sounds kind of powerful, it kind of isn't. It's very specific. I need to see an eye doctor. I keep taking my glasses on and off. It has to be a white utility. It does allow you to have 2 utility slots, 2 utilities in your utility slot, but it does have to be in your hand, and you have to flip 2 whites during battle. So it can be attacking or defending. And he is ranged in boat and alt mode. And I added him to be a specialist in bot mode, as well as still having his ranged ability. I don't think I've ever really seen that before, but he's a CTR signal collector, Crosscat. So, and as you can see, I started, see that's his star count here, and then I sort of started doing little notches on the bottom instead of the dots, like I started on right there. Is this one correct? 3, 2, 4, and 1, 4, and 1, 3. Yes, this is, but I just don't have that color blue. No big deal. For me purposes, this is perfectly fine. And he didn't turn out half bad. He didn't turn out half bad. But yeah, these are the only 4 that I have done so far. And I meant to have him, try to get him in play also, but just he was an 11 cost, and the other one was an 11 cost, and I'm like, well, so I just pulled some other characters to throw in and just sort of see things how they go. Whoa, sorry. But yeah, and this is all I got right now. That's right. They just they just attacked Lieutenant Shredhead. Let's go back to him real quick. Oh, that's right. I've mentioned that before. CTT radar diffuser. It just says radar diffuse. It's really hard to read. But yeah, 13 out of 27 characters. Wave 3. Have that up there. The M for mercenary. I tried doing the symbol over here. Alt bot. The dots along the bottom. And they really don't look half bad. I mean, they're not official by any means. They're not professional, barely, hardly at all. But they don't look half bad for funsies, for just playing around. They really don't look half bad. And the nice plastic cards, top loaders, make them look extra special too. So with that, really, he was in bot mode. That's right, and he was tapped right there. And it's been a little bit of a slow game. And as far as my battle cards go, that has 50, that has 40. Oops. But the minimum is 40. But it's been interesting, and I've just been trying to. His ability, if he'd been able to knock him out, his ability would have gone into effect, and his bounty ability would have gone into effect, and this revenge ability, I would have had 3 abilities, all at one time go into effect, which would have been really cool, but it didn't happen. He still has 1 health point left. He has 1 health point left, and you can see here. Well, let me just pick it up. That the way I store my junk, that this has gotten scratched. I mean, I can go back over it with the marker, but some of the paint has come off. But and I didn't do I did these not that long ago too. So, but yeah, just word to the wise. But it's still not a bad idea. I've got some at work that are a little different, that are not painted. It's just the black marker, and I did just sort of symbols, and they're real easy to know what they are. I need to bring those home and show those off a little bit too, because they're a little different. Whoa! Oh, that's my. Oops, sorry. Now I know what that does. I've only had this camera for 4 months. I'm still learning things about it, so I didn't mean to go this long. So that's all I've got right now. 4 characters ready and in play, and testing them and seeing how they work. I can't use gas lines full abilities because I don't have trunk available. But there some neat. But I thought that was a neat idea for the church bot. If he not actually KOs an opponent, it gives everyone the chance to pull armor and actually put them on all their characters on both sides of the team, on each team, because he's a church bot. And I think I have him as a military chaplain. Yeah, it's really hard to read, but it's military chaplain. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can read it better on this side. So, and with that, I put my military chaplain down back on the floor. Have a great night, a blessed day, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.